I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the Crawdad hole, honey. Baby mine. Sit on the bank till my feet got cold, honey.
Why don't you put your shoes on, boy?
Sit on the bank till my feet got cold, babe. Sit on the bank till my feet got cold in the side seat of Crawdad, jump in that hole, honey. Baby mine. You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the Crawdad hole, honey. Baby mine. Yonder come a man with a sack on his back.
Well, what's he got in that sack, boy?
Yonder come a man with a sack on his back, babe.
Great big sack.
Yonder come a man with a sack on his back. He's got no Crawdad sleeping pack, honey. Baby mine. You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the Crawdad hole, honey. Baby mine. Now he fell down and he busted that sack.
Oh, wasted a day's work.
He fell down and he busted that sack, babe.
Oh, busted all to pieces.
He fell down and he busted that sack and the side seat of Crawdad back and back, honey, baby mine. You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the Crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. What did the hen duck say to the drake, honey?
Oh, no, tell me, son.
What did the hen duck say to the drake, babe?
Quack, I guess.
What did the hen duck say to the drake? Well, there ain't no crawdads in that lake, honey, baby mine.
They're all gone.
You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine.
I want to do a number here called Sitting on Top of the World. I'm not right sure where this came from, but it's an old one. Was in the spring, one sunny day, my sweetheart left me, yeah, she went away. Now she's gone, and I don't worry, Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Don't you come back a-running, holding out your hand, I'll get me a woman like you got your man. And now she's gone, and I don't worry, Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Don't you like my peaches? Then don't you shake my tree. Stay out of my orchard, let my peaches be. And now she's gone, and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Well, she called me up from down in El Paso. She says, come back, Daddy. Oh, I need you so. But now she's gone, and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Was in the spring, one sunny day, my sweetheart left me, yes, she went away. And now she's gone, and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world.
build me a log cabin on a mountain so high, so I can see Willie as he goes passing by. Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. She wobbles as she flies. She never says cuckoo till the 4th day of July. I've played cards in England. I've played cards in Spain. I'll bet you $10 I beat you next game. Jackie Diamonds, I've known you from old. You've robbed my poor pocket on my silver and my gold. My horses ain't hungry, they won't eat your hay. I'll feed 'em on my way. There is a house down in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, where many poor boy to destruction has gone, and me, oh God, for one. Just fill the glass up to the brim, let the drinks go merrily around. We'll drink to the life of a rounder poor boy who goes from town to town. All in this world does a rounder want is a suitcase and a trunk. The only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drum. Boys, don't you believe what a girl tells you? Let her eyes be blue or brown, unless she's on some scaffold high, saying, boys, I can't come down. I'm going back to New Orleans for my race is almost run. Gonna spend the rest of my wicked life beneath that rising sun. The angels asked why they stood gazing toward heaven when Jesus was going away. They said he is coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming in glory someday.
Wonderful day.
And now we are looking
toward heaven.
Yes,
Watching and waiting,
watching and
watching and waiting
to hear the glad words he will say, some
wonderful morning, wonderful morning,
on the
clouds of great glory,
great glory.
heavenly glory.
He's coming
some
someday.
wonderful day.
No wonder the angels spoke to the disciples, their hearts were so filled with dismay. What comfort it gave them, what blessed assurance, he's coming in glory someday.
Wonderful day.
And
Now
we are looking
towards heaven.
Yes,
Watching and
watching and
Watching and waiting
to hear the glad words he will say, some
wonderful morning,
wonderful
morning,
on the clouds
of
great glory,
heavenly glory.
He's coming someday.
Wonderful day.
This promise so precious grows sweeter and sweeter to all who will trust and obey. Today and tomorrow, then let us be ready. He's coming in glory someday.
Wonderful day.
And
Now
we are looking
towards heaven.
Yes,
Watching and
waiting
Watching and waiting
to hear the glad words he will say, some
wonderful morning,
wonderful
morning,
on the clouds
of great glory,
heavenly
glory.
He's coming
Some
someday.
wonderful day.
Shady girl, my little love, shady girl will say, shady girl, my little love, now I'm going away. Wish I was in Baltimore, sitting in the big armchair, one arm around my whiskey keg and the other around my dear. Shady girl, my little love, shady girl will say, shady girl, my little love, now I'm going away. All I want is a piggy in the pan, a corn to feed him on, put a little girl to stay at home, feed him when I'm gone. Shady girl, my little love, shady girl will say, shady girl, my little love, now I'm going away. Some old day. Well, I'm going where the chilly winds don't blow. Well, I'm going where the chilly winds don't blow. Hope I'll be lucky some old day. Some old time. Every man has his day some old time. Hope I'll be lucky some old day. If I lose, let me lose, I don't care. If I lose, let me lose, I don't care. Hope I'll be lucky some old day. Well, I ain't got a nickel nor a dime. No, I ain't got a nickel nor a dime. Hope I'll be lucky some old day. Well, I'm going to the new railroad. Well, I'm going to the new railroad. Hope I'll be lucky some old day. Them old Blue Ridge Mountain birds. I'm gonna leave here Monday morning. I'm gonna leave here Monday morning. I'm gonna leave here Monday morning. Oh, I never expect to see you anymore. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. Oh, I never expect to see you anymore. How can I keep from crying? How can I keep from crying? How can I keep from crying? rock and feed my baby Candy. Rock and feed my baby Candy. Oh, I never expect to see you anymore.
Way downtown just fooling around, took me to the jail. Sold me and it sold mine, no one to go my bail.
It was late last night when Willie came home. I heard him a-rapping on the door. He's a-slipping and a-sliding with them new shoes on. Papa said, Willie, don't you rap no more.
Way downtown just fooling around, took me to the jail. Told me and it sold mine, no one to go my bail.
Well, I wish I was over at my sweet Sally's house, sitting in that big armchair. One arm around my old guitar and the other one around my dear.
Way downtown just fooling around, it took me to the jail. Told me and it sold mine, no one to go my bail.
Now one old shirt is about all I've got, and dollars all that I crave. I brought nothing with me into this old world, ain't gonna take nothing to my grave.
Way downtown just fooling around, it took me to the jail. Told me and it sold mine, no one to go my bail.
I asked my love to take a walk, just to walk a little ways. On we walked, and as we talked, all about our wedding day. Darling, say that you'll be mine. In our home we'll happily be, down beside where the waters flow, or on the banks of the Ohio. I took her by her hand, led her down where the water's bound. There I plunged her in to drown. I watched her as she floated down. Oh, darling, say that you'll be mine. In our home we'll happily be, down beside where the waters flow, or on the bank
I have murdered the girl I love because she would not be my bride. Darling, say that you'll be mine. In our home we'll happily be down beside where the waters flow, far on the banks of the Ohio. Next morning was about 4:30. High sheriff man knocked on my door. Says, young man, come go with me down beside the deep blue sea. Oh, darling, say that you'll be mine. In our home we'll happily be down beside where the waters flow, far on the banks of the Ohio.
Went out last night to take a little round. I met a little Sadie and I blowed her down. I run right home and I went to bed. 44 smoke loose under my head. I begin to think what a deed I done. I grabbed my head and away I run. I made a good run, just a little too slow. They overtook me in Jericho. Stand on the corner ringing a bell. Up the sheriff from Thomasville. Says, young man, they sure ain't round. Remember the night you blow Sadie down. Oh yes, sir, my name is Lee. I murdered little Sadie in the first degree and the second degree. Got in the papers, will read them to me. Took me downtown to dress me in black. They put me on the train and sent me back. Had no one for to go my bail. Crammed me back in the county jail. Judge and the jury took their stand. Judge had his papers in his right hand. 41 days, 41 nights, 41 years to wear the ball and the stripes. wheel that's strong. My old hen, she won't do, she lays eggs for the railroad crew. Cluck, old hen, cluck and sing, he'd had eggs since the wheel last spring.
I'm going down a long, lonesome road. Oh, I'm going down a long, lonesome road. Oh, I'm going down a long, lonesome road, Lord, Lord. Saying I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going where the chilly wind don't blow. Oh, I'm going where the chilly wind don't blow. Oh, I'm going where the chilly wind don't blow, Lord, Lord. And I ain't gonna be treated this way. Come on, fire string. I'm going if I don't ever come back. Oh, I'm going if I don't ever come back. Oh, I'm going if I don't ever come back, Lord, Lord. And I ain't gonna be treated this way. Oh, it's way down in jail on my knees. Oh, it's way down in jail on my knees. Oh, it's way down in jail on my knees, Lord, Lord. Saying I ain't gonna be treated this way. Oh, they bring me cornbread and beans. Oh, they bring me cornbread and beans. Oh, they bring me cornbread and beans, Lord, Lord. And I ain't gonna be treated this way.
Steaks when I'm hungry, whiskey when I'm dry, greenbacks when I'm hearted, sweet haven when I die. When I was down in that old jailhouse, my friends all walking by. Nobody come down to see about me, and I couldn't help but wonder why. Beefsteak when I'm hungry, whiskey when I'm dry, greenbacks when I'm hearted, sweet heaven when I die.
Pappy was a rambling man and he gambled from town to town. I'm gonna be a rambler, boy, they ain't never gonna settle down. Beefsteak when I'm hungry, whiskey when I'm dry, greenbacks when I'm hearted, sweet heaven when I die. Fiddle it, boy. Love me when I'm sad and blue, honey, cheer me when I cry. For all I need is a pretty little girl to love me till the day I die. Beefsteaks when I'm hungry, whiskey when I'm dry, greenbacks when I'm hearted, sweet heaven when I die.
I was standing by my window on one cold and cloudy day when I saw the hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, or by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I told the undertaker, please drive slow, for the body you were hauling, oh, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. since my mother, she was gone. All my sisters, brothers crying, what a home so sad and lone. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
I heard about a man one day who wasted not his time away. He prayed to God.
He prayed to God every morning, noon and night. He cared not for the king's decree, but trusted God who set him free.
Old Daniel prayed.
Old Daniel prayed every morning, noon and night. Old Daniel served the living God while here upon this earth he trod.
He prayed to God.
He prayed to God every morning, noon and night. He cared not for the things of Baal, but trusted God who never failed.
Daniel prayed.
Old Daniel prayed every morning, noon and night.
They cast him in the lion's den because he would not honor men. He prayed to God.
He prayed to God every morning, noon and night.
Their jaws were locked, it made him shout, and God soon brought him safely out. Old Daniel prayed.
Old Daniel prayed every morning,
noon and night.
Old Daniel served the living God while here upon this earth he trod.
He prayed to God.
He prayed to God every morning, noon and night. He cared not for the things of Baal, but trusted God who never fails.
Old Daniel prayed.
Old Daniel prayed every morning,
noon and night. Oh, brother, let us watch and pray like Daniel lived from day to day. He prayed to God.
He prayed to God every morning, noon and night.
He cared not for the king's degree, but trusted God who set him free. Old Daniel prayed.
Old Daniel prayed every morning,
noon and night.
Old Daniel served the living God while here upon this earth he trod.
He prayed to God.
He prayed to God every morning, noon and night. He cared not for the things of Baal, but trusted God who never fails.
Old Daniel prayed.
Old Daniel prayed every morning, noon and night. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
the song we've known this days to sing God's praise. That when we first begun, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Here's the whole gang, Fiddling Fred Price and Sally Ann.
Going to bed and sailing, going to bed and sailing, save that tune, save when I'm going to sailing. Gypsy first that sailing, gypsy first that sailing, dragging its stick with loose and great big with them sailing. Take that little sailing, take that little sailing, great big with them sailing, I'm going to sailing. Pass me the bunny sailing, pass me the bunny sailing, I'm going to sailing, great big with them sailing. Honey all night long, baby all night long, at the Richmond Blue, baby all night long. Went down to the depot, took upon the boat, if the train ain't here, well it's summer's on the road. Honey all night long, baby all night long, got the Richmond Blue, baby all night long. Well, I left the country and I moved to town. That's when my baby started running around. Honey all night long, baby all night long, got the Richmond Blue, baby all night long.
it on the track and run it to the Lord knows where. Oh me, oh my, run it to the Lord knows where. Ought to been uptown, heard his train go down. You could hear the whistle blow 100 miles. If his train runs right, see my woman tomorrow night, 900 miles away from home. I've been to the east and I've been to the west. I'm going where these chilly winds don't blow. Oh me, oh my, going where these chilly winds don't blow. Ruben made a train and he put it on the track. He run it to the Lord knows where. Oh me, oh my, run it to the Lord knows where. Willie Moore was a king at the age 21 and 40 to gamble back. Her eyes were as bright as a diamond after night, and wavy black was her hair. He courted her both night and day till married they did agree. But when he came to get her parents' consent, they said that it never could be. She threw herself in Willie Moore's arms as often she'd done before. But little did he think when he left her that night, sweet Annie, he would see no more. It was about the 10th of May, the time I remember it well. That very same night, sweet Annie disappeared in the way no tongue can tell. Sweet Annie was loved both far and near, had friends most all around. And in the little brook before the cottage door, the body of sweet Annie was found. She was taken by her weeping friends and carried to her parents' room. And there she was dressed in a shroud of snowy white and laid in a lonely tomb. Her parents now are left alone. One mourns while the other weeps. And in the grassy mound before the cottage door, the body of sweet Annie sleeps. Willie
Walking boss, walking boss, walking boss. Well, I don't belong to you. I belong to that steel driving crew. Work one day, just a day, then go lay in the shanty too. Oh, walking boss, walking boss, walking boss. Well, I don't belong to you. I belong to that steel driving crew. Well, I asked that boss for a job, just a job. He says, son, what can you do? I can pull a jack, line a track, line a track. I can pick and shovel too. Oh, work one day, just a day, then go lay in the shanty too. Shout, 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 little Lulu, shout about. How many nickels does it take to see little Lulu's body shake? Takes a nickel and takes a dime to see little Lulu cut her shine. Shout a Lulu, shout, shout, what in the world you shouting about? Shout a Lulu, shout, shout, shout a Lulu, shout about. Shout a Lulu, shout your best, your grandmother's gone to rest. Gonna buy me a sack of flour, bake me a whole cake every hour. Keep that skillet good and greasy all the time. Keep that skillet good and greasy all the time. Honey, if you say so, I'll never work no more. I'll lay round your Shady all the time. I'll lay round your Shady all the time. Got some chickens in the sack, got the bloodhounds on my track. Keep that skillet good and greasy all the time, Keep that skillet good and greasy all the time. If they beat me to the door, I'll stick 'em on the floor. Keep that skillet good and greasy all the time, Keep that skillet good and greasy all the time. Brandy, gonna give it all to Mandy, gonna keep it drunk and boozy all the time.
almost drive me crazy. When I was a little boy playing in the ditches, now I am a big grown man wearing happy breeches. Father and my pretty face, father and my baby, you slighted me and broke my heart. You almost drive me crazy. You understand, on the blue, you reckon I know. Tail about underclothes hanging down so low. Father and my pretty little face, father and my baby, you slighted me and broke my heart. You almost drive me crazy. Every time that I go home, I do my best to please her. The more I try, the worse she gets. Darned if I don't leave her. Father and my pretty little thing, father and my baby, you slighted me and you broke my heart. You almost drive me crazy. You understand, smoke to blue, you reckon I know. There's a fire under clothes hanging down so low. Father and my pretty little thing, father and my baby, you slighted me and you broke my heart. You almost drive me crazy. You understand, the pretty little girl, she's all dressed in red. I look down and see her feet, and I wish my wife was dead. Father and my pretty little thing, father and my baby, you slighted me and you broke my heart. You almost drive me crazy. Run, Jimmie, run, you better get away. Run, Jimmie, run, when the powder will catch you. Run, Jimmie, run, you better get away. Run, Jimmie, run, or the powder will catch you. Run, Jimmie, run, or you better get away. Run, Jimmie, run, or the powder will catch you. Run, Jimmie, run, or you better get away. Run, Jimmie, run, or the powder will catch you. Run, Jimmie, run, or you better get away. Run, Jimmie, run, or the powder will catch you. Run, Jimmie, run, or you better get away. Lallaroo, get you run, Jimmie, run, get away.
Just before the Civil War, there was a missionary Baptist preacher named Reverend Hicks who lived in central South Carolina. He decided to go into East Tennessee to do some missionary work, and while he was there, he became very sick of a fever. And thinking he would die, he wrote this song, the words and the music, and sent them back to his wife so they might be published. The time is swiftly rolling on, when I must faint and die, my body to the dust return, and there forgotten lie. Let persecutions rage around, let Antichrist appear beneath the cold and silent ground. There's no disturbance there. Through heats and colds I've toiled and went, and wandered in despair, to call poor sinners to repent and seek the Savior dear. My brother preachers boldly speak, and stand on Zion's wall, confirm the strong, revive the weak, and after sinners call. My little children near my heart, and nature seems to bind, it grieves me sorely to depart and leave you here behind. O Lord, a Father to them be, and keep them from all harm, that they may love and worship Thee, and dwell upon Thy charm. My loving wife, my bosom friend, the object of my love, the time's been sweet I've spent with Thee, my sweet, my harmless dove. How often you have looked for me, and oft-times seen me come, but I must now depart from thee and never more return. Though I must now depart from thee, let this not grieve your heart, for you will shortly come to me, where we shall never part.
Same old man living at the mill. The mill turns around with its own free will. One hand in the hopper and the other in the sack. Lady step forward and the gins falls back. Down center now with its head all white. A lonesome day and a lonesome night. Well, I heard some pretty girl say in the cold all night and sleep next day. Same old man living at the mill. The mill turns around with its own free will. One hand in the hopper and the other in the sack. Lady step forward and the gins fall back. Then said Arabian and she flew. If I was a young man, I'd have two. One for the knit and the other for the sew. And I'll have another string to my bow, bow, bow. Same old man living at the mill. The mill turns around with its own free will. One hand in the hopper and the other in the sack. Lady step forward and the gins fall back. My old man's from Kalamazoo, and he don't wear no, yes I do. First to the left and then to the right, and this old mill grinds day and night. Same old man living at the mill. The mill turns around with its own free will. One hand in the hopper and the other in the sack. Lady step forward and the gins fall back.
You know what you promised not more than a week ago. You promised that you'd marry me, standing in your mama's door. But now you broke your promise. Go marry who you please. This world's so big, so long and wide, I'll never beg you on my knees. It's a short life of trouble, a few more words to part. Short life of trouble, little girl, poor boy with a broken heart. I can hear the train a-comin'. She's blowing the station blow. I'd rather be dead and in my grave than to see my darling go. I'm sitting on my bedside. I've wept this whole night through. I'd give this world and half of my life if I only was married to you. It's a short life of trouble, a few more words to part. Short life of trouble, little girl, poor boy with a broken heart. I can see my coffin coming, my shroud and all is on. Go take me to some lonesome graveyard and let the grave be my home. And when I'm dead and buried, then you can sow some flowers and say to those who walk around you, a heart I've broken lies here. It's a short life of trouble, a few more words to part. Short life of trouble, little girl, poor boy with a broken heart.
I be deep and then lost to be found.
I'm a-going back to Jericho, sugar babe. I'm a-going back to Jericho, sugar babe. I'm a-going back to Jericho, and I'm a-getting married before I go, sugar babe. Never seen like since I've been born, sugar babe. Never seen like since I've been born, sugar babe. I never seen like since I've been born, picking up sticks and parching corn, sugar babe. What you gonna do when the meat comes in, sugar babe? What you gonna do when the meat comes in, sugar babe? What you gonna do when the meat comes in? Sit in the corner with a greasy chin, sugar babe. What you gonna do when the weather gets cold, sugar babe? What you gonna do when the weather gets cold, sugar babe? What you gonna do when the weather gets cold? Do like a brown holler, hunt me a hole, sugar babe. I'm a-going back to Jericho, sugar babe. I'm a-going back to Jericho, sugar babe. I'm a-going back to Jericho, right before I go, sugar babe.
In the days of 18 and 1, pegging on. In the days of 18 and 1, pegging on. In the days of 18 and 1, pegging shoes is all I done. Hand me down my peg, my peg, my peg, my all. In the days of 18 and 2, pegging on. In the days of 18 and 2, pegging on. In the days of 18 and 2, pegging shoes is all I do. Hand me down my peg, my peg, my peg, my all. In the days of 18 and 3, pegging on. In the days of 18 and 3, pegging on. In the days of 18 and 3, pegging shoes is all you'd see. Hand me down my peg, my peg, my peg, my all. In the days of 18 and 4, pegging on. In the days of 18 and 4, pegging on. In the days of 18 and 4, I said I'd peg them shoes no more. I'll throw away my peg, my peg, my peg, my all. They've invented a new machine, pegging on. They've invented a new machine, pegging on. They've invented a new machine. It's the prettiest little thing you ever see. Throw away my peg, my peg, my peg, my all. Make 100 proud of my one, pegging on. Make 100 proud of my one, pegging on. Make 100 proud of my one, pegging shoes, it ain't no fun. I'll throw away my peg, my peg, my peg, my all.
My parents raised me tenderly, they had no child but me. My mind being placed on rambling with them I couldn't agree. Just to leave my aged parents and them no more to see. There was a wealthy gentleman who lived there very nearby. He had a beautiful daughter on her castle eye. She was so tall and slender, so pretty and so fair. There never was a girl in this wide world with her I could compare. I asked her if it differed if I crossed over the plain. She said it makes no difference if never return again. We just shook hands and parted and left my girl behind. I started out in this wide world, strange faces far to see. I met little Maggie Walker and she fell in love with me. Her pockets all lined with greenback and later I'll go on. Now if you'll consent to marry me, I'll say I'll roam no more. I traveled out one morning to the salt works I was bound. And when I reached the salt works, I viewed the city all around. Working money were plentiful and the girls were all kind to me. But the only object to my heart was a girl in Tennessee. I traveled out one morning down on the market square. The mail train being on road that I met the carrier there. He handed me a letter so I could understand that the girl I left in Tennessee married another man. I drove on down a little further and I found out it was true. I turned my horse and buggy around, Lord, I didn't know what to do. I turned all around in about that bad company, I'll resign. I'll drive all about from town to town for the girl I left behind.
Trouble in mind, 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 trouble in mind. God's a-going to ease my trouble in mind, trouble in mind. Mary and Martha, Peter and John. Mary and Martha, Peter and John. Mary and Martha, Peter and John. They had trouble all night long. Trouble in mind, trouble in mind. Oh, trouble in mind, trouble in mind. A trouble in mind, 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 trouble in mind. God's a-going to ease my trouble in mind. Down by the graveyard stood and talked. Down by the graveyard stood and talked. Down by the graveyard stood and talked. There laid the long rail as well as the short. Trouble in mind, oh, trouble in mind, trouble in mind, it's trouble in mind, trouble in mind, trouble in mind. God's a-going to ease my trouble in mind. If you get there before I do, if you get there before I do, if you get there before I do, you tell my friends I'm coming to. Trouble in mind, yeah, trouble in mind, trouble in mind, trouble in mind, trouble in mind, trouble in mind. God's a-gonna ease my trouble in mind.
saw a man at the close of day standing by a grocery door. His eyes were sunken, his lips were parched, and I viewed him o'er and o'er. His little son stood by his side, and unto him he said, "Dear father, mother is sick at home, and sister cries for bread." In about a year I passed there by, and a crowd stood round the door. When I asked the reason, one's reply was, "The drunkard is no more." Just then a hearse moved slowly by, no wife, no children near. They had gone before this foul murder and left this world of care. Come all you jolly dram drinkers, by this a warning take, and quit the overflowing bowl before it is too late. I wish I were in London or some other depot town. I'd set my foot in a steamboat and sail the ocean round. While sailing on the ocean, while sailing on the sea, I'd think of handsome Molly wherever she might be. Remember handsome Molly when you gave me your right hand, and you said if you ever married that I'd be the man. But now you broke your promise, go marry whom you please. While my poor heart is breaking, you're going at your ease. She goes to church on Sunday, she passes me on by. I can tell her mind is changing by the roving of her eye. Her hair is black as a raven, her eyes are black as coal. Her cheeks look like lilies out in the morning glow. I were in London or some other depot town, I'd set my foot in a steamboat and sail the whole world round. While sailing on the ocean, while sailing on the sea, I'd think of handsome Molly wherever she might be. my hand. Now the man that played that old steam drill, he thought it mighty fine, but John Henry drove down 14 feet while that steam drill only made it 9, Lord, Lord. Steam drill only made it 9. John Henry's captain, he sat down on a rock, said, I think this tunnel's falling in. Then John Henry smiled at his captain and he said, now, boss, that's my hammer sucking wind, Lord, Lord. Boss, that's my hammer sucking wind. John Henry, he had a sweet little woman. Her name was Polly Ann. And while Johnny was sick and he lay down on his bed, little Polly drove that steel like a man, Lord, Lord. Polly drove that steel like a man. John Henry hammered in the mountainside till his hammer caught on fire. And the last word that poor John Henry said, give me a cool drink of water for I die, Lord, Lord. Cool drink of water for I die. They took John Henry to the graveyard, 6 feet under the sand. And every time a freight train would come a-rolling by, they'd say, yonder lies a steel driving man, Lord, Lord. Yonder lies a steel driving man.
Here's the whole gang. I'm going to go and do a little of that Honey Babe Blues. Play, Fred. Well, I ain't got no honey baby now. Well, I ain't got no honey baby now. But he told me, oh Lordy mine, ain't got no honey baby now. I'm leaving on that early morning train. Well, I'm leaving on that early morning train. But he told me, oh Lordy mine, leaving on that early morning train. Come in, Fred. No, I ain't got no honey baby now. Well, I ain't got no honey baby now. Well, he told me, oh Lordy mine, ain't got no honey baby now. Well, I'll see you when your troubles is like mine. Well, I'll see you when your troubles is like mine. Well, he's oh me, oh Lordy mine. See you when your troubles is like mine. Good girl, you ain't no girl of mine. Oh, it's good girl, you ain't no girl of mine. Well, he's oh me, oh Lordy mine. Good girl, you ain't no girl of mine. Oh, I'm going if I don't stay long. Well, I'm going if I don't stay long. Well, he's oh me, oh Lordy mine, going if I don't stay long. Well, I ain't got no honey baby now. Well, I ain't got no honey baby now. Well, he's oh me, oh Lordy mine, ain't got no honey baby now. I am a poor wayfaring pilgrim, while traveling through this world below. I have no sickness, toil or danger in that bright world to which I go. I'm going there to meet my Father. I'm going there no more to roam. I am just going over Jordan. I am just going over home. I know dark clouds will gather o'er me. I know my pathways are rough and steep, but golden fields lies out before me, where weary eyes no more shall weep. I'm going there to meet my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I am just going over Jordan. I am just going over home. I want to sing salvation stories in concert with the blood-washed band. I want to wear a crown of glory when I get home to that good land. I'm going there to meet my classmates who passed before me one by one. I am just going over Jordan. I am just going over home. I'll soon be free from every danger. This farm will rest beneath the sod. I'll drop the cross of self-denial and enter in my home with God. I'm going there to see my Savior who shed for me his precious blood. I am just going over Jordan. I am just going